right, welcome back. Christian's over here admiring my green thumb abilities. Bruised thumb ability, actually. Three-wheeler incident. But it is looking good over here. Finally got a little bit of landscaping done. A lot more still to do. And of course, how can you beat having Grimace in the background there? So this video is a little off topic, and it's actually something that if Daniel wasn't so busy, I'd have him do it, but I feel a little currently on my mind educated. I don't know how to put it, so I figured better spell it out because inspired for this video. You all know, or you may not know, that Daniel took the time and Brian's abilities to figure out backspacing and other things to actually design and build a wheel. Well, they're currently sold out. We don't even have them on some of our trucks, but they're amazing. And the reason we did that is wheel and tire fitments are an issue. When we're doing square bodies for people and they're spending a lot of money on those trucks, they want perfection. They want what they want. And we try to always give it to them. But some of the things, and I spent this weekend as an experiment to prove this, because I try to take any of the load off of them that I can, especially Daniel with ordering things, because he's already super busy. And Grimace is looking good. So we can't forget Grimace. We are going to do a video, guys, of the inside of the truck. Not on this video. But here's what a lot of people don't realize, and I proved it this weekend. So I've got two particular trucks right now in the shop that want two particular wheels. One is a round hole Mickey Thompson style wheel, and the other is the Mickey Thompson slot wheel, I call it. It's a special brand. I can't think of what it is. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to bother him. He said he's tried to get them, and they're back ordered everywhere. I tried to get them. They're back ordered everywhere. We deal pretty much direct with a lot of this stuff, guys. So whether it be Toyo or Nitto or Mickey Thompson or Fuel or whoever it is, we go pretty much to the source because we're a wholesaler. So people are like, well, you can get everything. And then a lot of people come in. I remember this from when I was running shop things. Oh my gosh, they got them on eBay. You can go get them right now. They're X amount of dollars. I'm like, no, you can't. Oh, yeah, you can. And every now and then, if it was something kind of mediocre and normal, maybe they would find them. But chances are, if I said you can't get it, you can't get it. And it wasn't that I wasn't believing Daniel. I said, you know what, I'm going to try to reverse this scenario, and if it works, cool, we'll have some wheels. If it doesn't work, it's going to make for a good video. So I commenced to getting on eBay on 4 other large sites. I'm not going to mention their names because I'm not bashing anything in this. I'm just telling you guys how it works. First wheel off. The slot wheel. I needed that one the fastest because that truck is sold, ready to go, and they want those wheels. 16 by 12, 8 lug, specific bolt pattern. One available at this place, one available at this place, one available at this place, one available at this place. All 4 places. So that makes a set, but I said, you know what? We always need this wheel. I'm going to go further. So I go on eBay. There's 7 different places, and each of them had one. So ordered them all. Online's easy. Hit the button, check it out. Hit the button, check it out. Hit the button, check it out. American Express and Visa going bing, 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 bing. So I got 7, 4, 3 complete sets and a spare. No problem. We'll find more. Eventually they'll come back and they'll be in stock somewhere. But not many people are running that size wheel. Just like not many people are running a 15. You can't get anything in a 15 8 lug, period. You can't order it. Except for at Davis Off-Road. So immediately, I started getting some emails. Are you looking for a whole set? Are you trying to buy from multiple places? Are you sure you put in the right information? And then again this morning, still more. I'd actually forgotten this because this was Saturday. I'd forgotten all about it, and then we had some voicemails this morning. Hey, we got to charge your credit card back. The other wheel that I wanted, I did the same setup. 2 available, 2 available. One place had one place had one. No problem. I think I ended up with 10. So ordered them all. Guess what, guys? I got 1 of the first style, and I got 2 of the second style. And why is that? Because nobody physically had those in stock. They're all looking directly, just like we can, to the source. The source had 1, and the source had 2. 2 of the second design, 1 of the first design. Period. Whoever put their order across first is the one that got it and got my sale. Now I've got 7 or 8 credits on one size and 5 or 6 credits on the other coming back, which is super confusing. I'm sure my credit cards will get hacked along the way somewhere. I've got to keep up with it. But for science, let's call it for science, I went ahead with the process. It didn't work. I still have no sets of any wheels, period. I also took the time to de-box 3 vans, a whole building of hundreds of wheels, because I was like, hey, maybe we got something sitting around here that we can utilize. We don't either. Unfortunately, the good stuff, I call it, is super hard. You can't get it. And where am I going with this? Guys, when we tell you something, and Daniel handles all this now as far as the shop side, and Brian's in the shop. You guys have met both of them plenty of times. We don't just do it to waste our breath. And again, a lot of times, I know he still gets the same thing because I got it all the time. This was back when you had 5 choices of wheels, maybe. There might have been 5 manufacturers back in the day. Now there's probably 500. But if they weren't available and we didn't have them, chances are you couldn't get them. You could go to National Tire and Wheel, you could go to all these other places, sure. But they're looking at inventory levels direct, just like we always, for a long time we have been. We haven't always been direct. So, needless to say, we did the test. The test didn't work. These glasses are weird. Sorry guys, out of all the gazillions of glasses, I have managed to misplace all of them. So now I'm wearing some prop glasses. Christian doesn't even have any in the drawer. He's got a secret drawer for my glasses. They literally come back, take my mic off, take my glasses off when I walk back in the office and store that stuff because it will get lost. Funny story, not to get off the subject. My first daughter, which is 16 years old now, and I have to give her credit. She just was elected student president for one of the associations. So congratulations, Trista, that just got that news text to me. She's doing great. But when I used to pick her up from her mom, we met at Target because most of the time I'd be like, oh my God, it's 2:45, I gotta pick her up at 3 o'clock. And it took 20 minutes to get there. So I was already gonna be late. I tried to make up time in traffic. Guess what I forgot? Almost every time was a car seat. So needless to say, with her, I ended up with about a dozen car seats over time because we'd go in Target, buy a car seat so I could legally bring her back home. Well, now with little Blakely, fortunately, at the house, her mom has a car seat in the car all the time, and I have one that floats around, and maybe 2 or 3, but I can't ever find one, so I had her this morning while her mom was at a niece's graduation, and she came to grab her because she was having a good time in the office. She could have stayed all day. Everybody was having a good time with her, but we have one car seat currently that we can locate, so we had to take it out of Grimace and put it in her car so the baby could ride in a legal car seat. I don't know why all that just came up, but kudos to Trista. I just got that text message. I'm very proud of her. She's grown up to be an amazing woman. Rode her first 3-wheeler. She's been on 4-wheelers forever. Tried a dirt bike, didn't like it. Of course, Dad shoved everything down her face that I could to try to ride, but she rode a 3-wheeler. She wasn't too thrilled, but she did ride it with her boyfriend. And actually, her boyfriend is the one doing some of the landscape and grounds work around here for the summer. So things are going to start looking better. Calvin's going to be on the job, and he's been doing a great job. Hard-working little man there. So Grimace went to the car show. I already told you guys that. There's Chase taking one back to the service shop. That was a signal, call me. Did you get that? When girls ride up beside you do that, or did they do this? Very fun. Okay, which one is it? Do you see more often, Christian? One of the two? That means call me.
Get back on top.
Okay. Grimace will do a video. We went to the car show. It was really amazing. We took several vehicles. We had to shuttle back and forth. Thank goodness it was close by. Real close friend of mine and AJ's, Bermuda. Wrecker. It's been a Monday, guys, so I know I'm scrambling around over here, but I got to get a lot of stuff done in these videos, and I want to show you guys more about Grimace. I wish I had better news on the DOR wheel, but currently Daniel is taking orders. He is waiting on things to get assembled, waiting on them to get polished. We will be back in business on that. So even when you reinvent the wheel, that's kind of a, what is that? A pun that we reinvented the wheel. We reinvented the wheel, quite literally, and have already sold out. And there's other guys coming up with some stuff that's nowhere near the same. I can tell you Daniel in the machine shop that does the background of the wheel and everything put the most incredible amount of time and effort into it. So same old thing. When you see one wheel, there's only one wheel. When you see something that's quality, I can promise you it's quality. And we have tested and tested and tested on our biggest trucks we've got to make sure. We got to go across. We got 2 red square bodies I need to talk about. I need to get a couple customers some pictures of those and videos. One is not priced because it hasn't gone through the shop and it's a brand new fresh build. The other's not priced because we don't have a current tire and wheel combination for it because we got to take those off to put on another show truck that's got to leave out for some events. What else, Christian? You're the one doing all the stuff.
Didn't really finish what you were talking about, did you?
Wheels?
Yeah.
So if we have a unicycle, we're going to be really good for the Mickey Thompson slot wheel. I hate butchering that. We got some big stuff coming from Mickey Thompson. I know a lot of you guys watch these videos for updates. I actually had to sign a disclaimer about how much I can discuss. So now we're legally bound to keep our mouth shut about some things. And this is one of them that we have to discuss in length, along with some tire things. We got a lot of stuff to discuss, and we got to do it the right way. Chase just saw me doing that video. Why is he calling?
Told you to call.
He told me to call. He sees what I'm doing. Train of thought. These glasses are messing me up. They're not right. I swear. Oh, slingshot, automatic. You guys might not care, but if you know somebody looking for automatic slingshot, they are not available. You cannot find them. We have a 2022 that Christian just put on the web. The Peterbilt is going online now. If it's not online already, it will be by the end of the day. And then the other 2 big rigs that came in, we will get on there today also. Yeah, there's a lot. We got to get a lot of details on those. Measurements, motor sizes. I'm trying to eat lunch. It's 3 o'clock, so yeah. Christian said he could miss a meal probably. It wouldn't hurt. How you on your weight there, sir?
225.
Ugh.
What do you mean?
We're close.
That's
We're close.
17 pounds lost.
We're close.
Oh, yeah.
I got to get back. The shoulder is killing me for not being in the gym, but so my gym bod is not here, unfortunately, but we're going to work on getting all this back like it's supposed to be. But eating right and a little bit of exercise, cardio-wise, doesn't hurt, but muscle mass needs to get back to 100%. Can you look at my belly? Stay tuned for video on Grimace. Stay tuned for an update for the end of the day. It is Monday at Davis Auto Sales. Davis Drives. Thank you, guys.